Welcome to another week of the CEO Wrap. It's a bit like, are we there yet, Mum? I think there's still some frustrated people out in local government wishing and hoping we had the election wrapped up. We're inching closer, but it's yet to happen. We'll be having our bit to say, obviously, after the counting's finished. At this stage, it looks like we've got 19 female mayors in Queensland, about a 16% turnover of non-Indigenous mayors. For whatever reason, there's been a very high turnover of Indigenous mayors, around about 70%. But generally, it looks like a very normal election. All the research that we had done prior to Christmas last year showed us that the community was largely satisfied. In a few occasions, and only a few, where the community didn't like the council, they pretty much threw out everyone, but they were quite limited to 2 or 3 councils across the state. The important thing this week is the LGAQ had a very substantial win on the local government elected member code of conduct. As you'll recall, as part of the Belcarra reforms, the government brought a code of conduct in. We challenged large aspects of it on the basis of its constitutionality. We went as far as getting Queen's Counsel advice. This is a matter that we didn't run in public. There are lots of times the LGAQ simply does its work quietly behind the scenes, but still with the full strength of our organisation. And this was a classic example where the final document that was gazetted absolutely met all our requirements, and the offending parts of that document were taken out, and we now have a code of conduct we can live with. The next week will be a big week. I just want to foreshadow, we'll be announcing a battle plan, a big counter-economic stimulus package developed by local government, by your association, the LGAQ, and that'll be a public document on Monday. We've obviously been socialising, if I can use that word, the document around the halls of power with government and ministers and senior bureaucrats, but it's a very good document, one I think that will take the community's imagination and support. They'll see it for what it is a bridge to the future, that it's an investment in communities and not a handout to councils. But anyway, more of that next week. Thank you very much.